So we pack a lot of CSA boxes around here. We've got 124 that go out every week. We do Tuesday and Thursday are our pack days. And so this is sort of where we do it all. And making that pack out as efficient and sort of as accurate as possible is really important to us. So Luke built these awesome tables to help make that as smooth and fast as possible.
And basically how it works, we fold up all of our boxes. You know, let's say it's our Thursday delivery, we pack 70 boxes. So we fold up 70 boxes, we have them sitting here. We put all the vegetables that are going out in their crates up on this top shelf here. And then for each box, we put it right here. We've got a label on it, so every single member has their own label that gets printed the night before, and that's because we do a customized CSA. So we use the software called Farmigo that allows our members to log in, see what the default box is that they would be getting, and then make changes to it. So if someone's like, oh, I hate arugula, I really just want more tomatoes, they can make that change in their CSA box, and it means then that every single box that we pack is totally different. So we print these labels. It says for every member who's the box is going to, what their pickup site is, and what should go in their box. And then what that means is for each box we put a label on it, and as we're going down the line, you know, we're grabbing out tomatoes, we're putting in summer squash, and we're checking like, oh, did this person get kale? They didn't get kale, so skip the kale. But instead they got basil, so we put basil in like that. And the box is basically just like move down the line.
And I'm coming along with another bag.
We're packing up. Then finally we get to the end. The box, they get stacked right here. They get folded. Then once we've got like a whole pickup site in, the walk-in cooler is right here at the end of the line. And we just open them up and the boxes go in there. And they're off.
You don't throw the boxes out.
and I think that, like, I mean, having it this set up this way and at like this height so that you can really read the label is really important, because with the customized boxes, if one of us makes a mistake, then we have to go through all of the boxes to correct that mistake, because we really want our customers to get what they asked for.
So there's a lot of thought that went into this, guys. And I know it looks very simple if you just look at it here, but the ergonomics, the height you're mentioning, the slope of the bins on the top, and then you keep stuff underneath too.
Right, and it's like all sloped so the water drains out and away from everything.
I mean, we can pack, on Thursday, we pack like 70 boxes in
like probably 20, 25 minutes.
So it's pretty fast, and it's pretty fun.
So you're harvesting the day before you're packing, or?
Yeah, we're usually harvesting most things the day before, especially greens that we want to have totally chilled, you know, because our drop sites are usually people's front porches, and the box may sit on that front porch for 5 hours.
In the shade.
In the shade always, but it might be out for 5 hours in the summertime when it's 95 degrees out. And so we want to make sure all the lettuce is totally chilled. So it all gets harvested the day before usually. A few things we harvest on the morning of, but usually the morning of we're just bagging. We're folding up the boxes and we're packing them, and they go out that afternoon.
So you said the boxes are customizable, and your customers go online to make those selections. When's the cutoff for, let's say, the Tuesday pack day? When is that cutoff?
Sunday night.
Yeah, so our newsletter always goes out Friday afternoon at 4, and that's when they can start to log in and customize their box. And then we have the window closed Sunday night, so that Monday morning before we head to the farm, we just quickly we export what everyone has ordered into a spreadsheet that gives us our harvest list, and we use that to start harvesting on Monday morning. And then Monday night, before we are going to pack boxes, we print out all the labels, you know, so everything's good to go. Monday morning we show up, we pack our boxes.
Okay, so these totes up here that will have all your produce, you already know how much you're going to be putting in boxes, so that's what you've harvested.
Yeah, so like on Monday morning we're like, okay, tomorrow's Tuesday's delivery, you know, 40 people want a kale in their box, we're harvesting 40 kale, and we're packaging it in such a way that it's in these crates and it's gonna be really easy to pack and load up.
I said, do you have to put limits on the website? Like, you'll have to go out on Friday and be like, I think we'll have about 40 bunches.
Every Thursday afternoon we do like our farm walk, and we kind of estimate how much we have and what we can put in the swaps. And
yeah, because we try to, you know, people want to be able to customize their box, and so we want to put everything we have on there. So there might only be 7 items going in the box, but when they log on, there might be 20 different things they can choose from to put in their box. So we'll estimate, okay, it looks like we've about 15 bunches of radishes left. That's not enough to put in the box, but we'll put it online so a couple people can swap it in if they, you know, don't want their kale or something like that.
Cool.
And it's kind of nice from a farming standpoint, because it makes it more like a market farm as opposed to a CSA farm. Like, if we have a small amount of something, we might be able to move it Whereas, if everyone's getting the exact same 7 items every week, then a small amount of something is useless.
And it means that every single week we have amazing data on what our customers want.
Yeah.
We see exactly what they wish their order was, and each year we can shape our CSA based on those orders.
And so you guys are doing two packs and deliveries a week?
Yeah.
What's the reason behind doing it? Is it just like...
To divide up the work. It'd just be too much for one day.
Okay.
And it, like,
so some
for
people
harvest.
sign up for a Tuesday or a Thursday?
Yeah. And it's geographic. Like, we go to
Okay.
Chapel Hill and Carrboro on one day, and then Durham and Hillsborough on the other day.
Yeah.
So you'd say, like, in terms of like hours, is it like a full-time person just like organizing CSA and packing boxes and delivering, or?
No, I mean, when we've worked it out, because we've really thought about, should we be a farmer's market farm or a CSA farm, and we've gone the direction of CSA farm, but in order to make that decision, we really thought through basically what are all the hours devoted to marketing through each outlet, and the CSA, the way we have it set up, is actually fewer hours than having to, bag everything for market, load up your van, go to market, stand there, sell everything, load up, go home. The CSA ends up being less than that.
So you're saying you're recording a lot of data with, what you're selling, and you're getting all that stuff from your customers and what they're buying. Do you find like year to year that there's less waste?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you guys are preemptively, what you should be growing.
Yeah,
exactly.
It definitely feels like it gets like more fine-tuned each year. And as the CSA grows, it also makes that work more efficient because we're already writing a newsletter. We're already sending, like the CSA management stuff. It just makes sense to keep growing the CSA because it's like that work is already going in, and then you're just adding more customers.
Yeah.
And you already have your systems in place, and that's key.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the only way to do so many shares in a small space.
Yeah.
Okay.